Mark, 9:06. Glad you're with us. Sunshine today on this 24th of February, 2026. It's going to be a high of about 55. Those winds have finally died down a little bit, so it won't be quite as chilly as it was yesterday. Cloudy on Wednesday, 65 the high, and then we've got some rain coming back in the forecast on Thursday, but still kind of mild, 67 for the high and 80% chance of rain. So be looking out for that. But, this weather this morning is absolutely beautiful. Enjoy all the sunshine that we've got before we get into rain. And then I saw this weekend, Richard, we're looking at temperatures in the 70s and sunshine. So that's going to be great for the boat show that's going on out there in Leeds and whatever else that you might be doing this weekend that might be outside. It's going to be great.
It's going to be delightful. You're going to love it. I'm going to be watching a lot of movies. I'm just going to stay inside and watch
Another
movies. Yeah.
inside weekend?
No intention of spending any time outside at all.
Yeah, I'm going to go play some golf with this kind of weather. My goodness.
No, I'm going to be at the BJCC on Friday for the RV show, of course. And then, Saturday and Sunday, probably taking care of some yard work. I noticed, the stuff is beginning to grow up, and I've got green stuff coming through my gravel drive again.
Yeah, my neighbor's dogwoods are in bloom. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Fantastic. I hope we don't get another bad cold snap. My dogwood should be blooming any time now. It's a little later in the season for me.
Yeah,
for
usually.
Some reason. And then, I got stuff growing up between the flagstones out back. So you got to go out and first spray the poison. Well, cut it down and then spray the poison on what the roots are left. And be done with it, because I'd like that stuff to go away and stay away. Just like your lethargy. That's right, your lethargy. There's a word that you should learn and take to heart and then try to do away with. If you're a grown man waking up in the morning and really just having to drag yourself out of bed and drag yourself through your morning and drag yourself through your day, and you're thinking, it didn't used to be like this, you're not alone and you're not confused. You probably have low T. You're probably struggling with low testosterone, and it's time to find out for sure what the deal is. Now, we're talking about urology-backed science here. This is actual scientific work they're doing at the Alabama Men's Clinic, powered by Menspro. They are going to take your blood, and before you leave, you're going to know your testosterone count, which is good. And once you have that piece of information, then you will know just what it is you need to do. Bring it up, and exactly how to bring it up. They got a variety of options. You might be struggling with ED. Maybe the low T will take care of that if you get that fixed. Maybe not. Maybe you need something else. Maybe you don't have low T. You just have ED. Whatever the situation is, the Alabama Men's Clinic can help. Hair loss and weight loss, too. They do it all. And, if you are just absolutely exhausted most of the time, a testosterone infusion will make all the difference in the world. Alabama Men's Clinic. Make the call today, 598-7000. Or visit them online, alabamamensclinic.com. Make an appointment there in 30 seconds or less. Begin changing your life almost immediately.
It's Steve's turn.
So the Olympics are indeed done. We talked about it yesterday. USA athletes did better than in any Winter Olympics before now. Record number of medals, record number of gold medals for our country. One of the things that's always been kind of the cornerstone of the Olympics, whether it's winter or summer, is the fact that we get to root for the athletes representing our country. Here in the USA, we do love a winner. We will root for them. Birmingham Stallions, potentially notwithstanding, based upon the attendance for the three-time champions. Yes, they are three-time champions. They're winners. It's another story, another segment. Back to the main purpose of this segment, in that we can be proud and happy to root for our athletes who did a very, very good job in Italy. But then there was the question of, why should we root for them? Well, it was a question asked not just once, but twice during the Olympics by the dying Huffington Post website. Considering that they're not considered real news or even a good opinion site anymore, if they ever were, this probably got by you, and it got by me and most everybody else, but I ended up coming across the headline and couldn't resist talking about it here, because it seems that columnist Monica Torres felt that rooting for the USA, the flag, the red, white, and blue, should be frowned upon because she disagrees with, you guessed it, the guy in the White House. To quote Monica's first two paragraphs, while President Donald Trump's deportation agenda separates families and federal agents detain 5-year-olds and kill unarmed civilians, all of which are lies, she continued, American athletes are winning medals on behalf of the nation at the Olympics right now. She continued, this whiplash between pride for the United States competitors and the national shame for the federal government is common. Even U.S. Olympians competing for the 2026 Milan Cortina Games in Italy feel ambivalent about representing the Stars and Stripes, unquote. She then got the opinions of clinical psychologists and holding what she termed, quote, differing opinions in that what can we be proud of our country, but can we really be proud of our country? Can we hold two different thoughts in our head at the same time? Huh? This, unfortunately, is fairly typical of editorial columnists talking about these things these days. AL.com, anyone? Evidently, we aren't capable of looking at things that may seem related on the surface, but then actually realize they're not the same thing at all. Whatever your opinion of President Trump might be, and we know that the opinion of the vast majority of our audience, there are some who just can't help but be uber liberal, but listen to us anyway. Hey, thanks. We appreciate it. You're actually allowed to, if you choose, not to be happy with the person in the White House, but at the same time, root for your country and its athletes. In fact, the vast majority of us did exactly that. Think 2022 and 2024 when those Winter and Summer Olympics took place and Joe Biden was in office. We found we could actually be proud of our country and root for its athletes in international competition while we had a singularly incompetent president in the White House in Biden. I don't know. Maybe only those people on the right can see that those are actually two different things and we can be proud of our country and its athletes while not necessarily liking the people who lead our country? Or am I wrong? I don't know. I'll leave it up to you two. You figure it out.
Yeah. That's a conversation we've had for
I think we've been
now.
through an Olympics before where there is maybe a president in office that you don't necessarily agree with policies or maybe the way that he's running the country, but you still 100% get behind America and what this country is and understand that as a representative of the United States of America, that is the right thing to do, to talk about, you live in the greatest country in the world. Be proud of that. Be proud that you're representing where you live and the people that live here and the people that support you when you're at the Olympics. I hate that we've just made it about the president.
Well,
who's in office. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It has to do with our country and the fact that you've worked pretty much these guys. We're looking at pictures right now of the men's hockey team. Their whole life. They started out when they were itty-bitty learning how to skate, and then they were on little hockey skating leagues, and then they were teens, and then they were on these different leagues, and they made it all the way to college, and then they made it to the NHL, and then they made it on the team. Do you know how many guys would love to be representing the United States in these Olympics and how hard it is to make it on the actual Olympic team? It's not an easy feat, so be proud of that. Be proud of your country and shut up about the president. I'm so tired of it. It's ridiculous that we're even talking politics when it comes to that. Everybody should be excited for every one of these athletes that they made it to this level and that they won the gold. Just be proud. I just don't understand that. I really don't.
Do you think people understand that you can love Jesus but have real problems with your church leadership, right?
Yeah, that's another good analogy.
It's sort of the same thing. Like the idea of America is bigger than any administration. And I must say, the Founding Fathers were rather brilliant for coming up with this concept. And then later, after FDR, when we said, you know what, let's limit that president to just 2 terms, because otherwise we're kind of creating our own king. Well, let's just limit that president to 2 terms. And if you look at the way that, there were people who loved Joe Biden. I know both of them. And there were people who thought Barack Obama hung the moon and still do. Even in retrospect, I'm looking back on it now and I'm like,
there wasn't a lot accomplished.
You couldn't
in
really
8 years.
point to much of anything. If anything, I think we were more divided by the end of it. And there are people who love Donald Trump, and there are people who hate Donald Trump, obviously. But the idea of America is much, much larger than any administration is ever going to be or ever has been. And you have to buy into that concept. I think there are folks out there who sincerely hate even the idea of America. I think there are folks, the people who can't root for these U.S. Olympic athletes are the people who have a real problem with the free enterprise system, with a representative republic, a constitutional republic.
Hey, there's other places you can go live if you don't believe in it and don't want it and
Yeah.
you don't like it.
Right.
If you don't like Rosie O'Donnell and Ellen and some other people that left after Trump won, how'd you like it over there? Guess what? They're all coming
back.
Yeah.
They're all back because
Don't,
they did not like it.
Don't,
So go ahead on over to another country and see how you like that.
And again, the Huffington Post thought so much of this that they ran this editorial piece at the beginning of the Olympics and felt like they needed to run it again in week number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, the Atlantic did something similar. It's just very sad. Yeah, by the way, I watched one while I was down. I watched 2 of my all-time favorite sports movies. One was Major League, still probably my favorite baseball story for sure.
Sure.
And A League of Their Own.
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw that.
I
It's
never
funny.
get tired of that movie. I could watch it weekly probably. And you forget how good Rosie O'Donnell is in that
She
movie.
was very good in
I mean,
it,
she's
no doubt.
funny. She plays this loudmouth bouncer chick, and she's just great. And Madonna great.
actually did a very good job in it too.
And Tom Hanks is fabulous. Like and Gina Davis, everybody in that movie is fantastic. I don't know why that movie isn't more beloved. It should be.
Yeah.
You know, really. And you just kind of look and go, oh, look at how far Rosie O'Donnell fell. She was so
Well,
good.
she's obsessed with,
Yeah.
Donald. She's got the
It's a
Trump
shame.
derangement syndrome
It's a
to a
shame.
level I've never seen before.
Oh,
To the
when-
level that she's going to a psychiatrist to
Right.
get help for it.
Who's telling
Like,
her,
quit.
try stop thinking about Trump, and she made it for an hour and a half. Like, oh my
Just
God.
like, you really are having a problem with this. Maybe you shouldn't move back to the United States. I don't know.
Yikes.
It's just
Let's talk ProLift Garage Doors. 286-9727. When your garage door lets you down, you can have an uplifting experience with ProLift. ProLift Garage Doors will come out and fix that door for you. If you want to do emergency service, they can make that happen. It'll cost you a little bit more, but trust me, it is well worth it. When I had them come out and handle my situation, they just couldn't have been nicer, faster, better, really more qualified. I was blown away by the service that I received, and I was so impressed by them. And you will be too. ProLift Garage Doors, 286-9727. They install garage doors as well, so if you're in the middle of a building project or you need some for work, they are the best in the business. You can trust them. ProLiftDoors.com. If you want to visit them online, ProLiftDoors.com, or just call them up, 286-9727 for ProLift Garage Doors. I was under the mistaken impression that Van Halen was doing a cover of this song, of this version of this song. And it turns out, no, Linda Ronstadt actually was the first cover. This was done by a different group in the very early 1960s.
Well,
I'd never heard that before. And then the Cash Domino Killer started doing it because we were like, oh, we can do that.
yes, you can.
Not even that hard.
Mm-mm. She does a great job.
No one does it as good as Linda, in my opinion.
Uh-huh.
Don't get me wrong.
Listen
I love
to
the Van
this.
Halen version, but yeah. Mm.
Baby. Mm-hmm.
She did a lot of cover songs. A lot of cover songs.
It's okay. Made her successful.
Certainly
Made her
did.
some money.
There's
some
two
moolah.
albums of hers, right? There's Greatest Hits Volume 1 and Greatest Hits Volume 2. One of them is blue, and the other one is sort of a magenta, dark, what would you call it? I don't know. And both of them have like a circle with a picture of her on the face of it. They're two of the greatest albums in my collection. I would listen to those things endlessly because how do you say no to that voice?
You don't.
No.
Just say,
as
I'd
good
like
as
to
they
hear
come.
some more, please.
I'm glad she's still around.
Yeah.
924 with Dixon and Vining.
All right, let's get some beautiful windows and doors in your home. Hey, folks, this is the deal. You know, you think about putting in some new premium quality windows and doors, that could help with the value of your overall home. Maybe you're thinking about selling it down the road. Not just yet, but, you know, you're like, hey, let's do what we need to. We know that these windows and doors aren't very good. They were put in when the home was originally built, maybe. That was the case. And you can definitely tell it when we have really, really cold mornings, maybe like yesterday and today, or when we have really, really hot days because your power bills and your gas bills are sky high and you're like, what's going on here? People notice there's a big drop and a big difference you save on your gas and your electricity when you change out those windows and doors with these premium quality replacement windows and doors from EcoView Windows and Doors. So you call Brian and Becky Jackson. They're here in Birmingham. That's what we love, a local company. And you talk to them about what it is that you would like. And if you're not sure, they can guide you through this entire process because they are the experts when it comes to premium quality windows and doors and replacing what you currently have. Talk to Becky right now, 205-407-8161. Once again, EcoView Windows and Doors. You can reach them here in Birmingham, 407-8161. What's available, they can tell you. It's incredible. Get it changed out, get your home feeling great and looking great with brand new windows and doors. Lifetime warranty comes with it, too. EcoView Windows and Doors, 407-8161. Call them today.
Robert Carradine is no longer with us.
Yep.
One of the Carradine brothers, famous Carradine brothers, David Carradine and Keith Carradine is in that mix as well. Robert, best known, I think, for either the Lizzie McGuire show or Revenge of the Nerds. He was in several of the.
Depends on
Revenge
how
of the
old you
Nerds.
are, yeah.
Yes. He was in several of the Revenge of the Nerds movies. He popped up in other stuff. I saw him occasionally hither and thither. Almost never yawn, but he would almost always be up.
That's good.
Unfortunately, he'd been diagnosed with a bipolar disorder after his brother David's death by asphyxiation. They decided to leave off the words autoerotic on this, but yes, asphyxiation is what killed David Carradine. And he announced that I'm struggling with bipolar disorder, and so that is essentially what killed him, i.e., he took his own life because he just couldn't deal with it any longer. Sad state of affairs there. You hate to see when that happens, and I'm sure he was seeking help. He was talking to people. He was doing, I think, the best that he could. When you think about guys like this, you go like, okay, he had a lot of money. He was very successful. He had
and
good
you're just thinking, you had everything at
Right.
your disposal to
Right.
get you the help that you needed.
Well, that does kind of tell you that there are some cases that are just not as helpable as others. I was thinking the same about Naomi Judd. You
Yeah.
know, she had the same problem. She suffered from depression, something horribly. Finally, ended up taking her own life because she just couldn't take it any longer. And you go, wow, she got a long way along. She was deep into life and just one of the best interviews I ever had. She was just such a wonderful woman. And when you read about that, you go, oh,
Right.
oh,
Yeah, really.
never would have seen that coming. Nonetheless, Robert Carradine missed now by a lot of people, folks he worked with, and of course brothers who are still left on this side of the grass. I've got two different stories here. One says he's dead at 71. The other says 72. I'm not sure which one is correct, but we'll call him 71 and a half.
71 and a half. Okay,
that's how
we can
far
go
he
with
made
that.
it. Okay.
It's close.
71 and a half.
Mm.
I'm like Virginia Giuffre, by the way. If you ever find out that I have killed myself,
Yeah, call some.
you
call the
begin looking.
authorities.
You begin the investigation
Uh-huh.
at that point.
We'll start that.
I'm the least likely person to commit suicide on the planet because I just want to see what happens next. You know?
Just shy of 72. He was born March 24th, 1954.
Oh, he was close. He was close.
Wow.
He was right there. He was on the edge. He was just about a month short. Jerry O'Connell reveals the true secret to quitting smoking. Have your model wife say, "I'm not going to allow you to touch me again until you quit smoking."
Ooh, well,
That'll do it.
Rebecca Romaine, who is smoking hot, basically told him 13 years ago, "You're either going to quit smoking or you're never going to get this again." And he said,
Oh, okay.
I lasted about 2 weeks, and then I found out she was dead serious. Like, she wouldn't allow me to touch her. And so he said, "Yeah, I got some nicotine gum," and then I got hypnosis is what ended up doing it for him.
Well, she may have saved his life
I agree.
and their marriage.
Smoking is one of the dumbest
Probably
things.
saved the marriage.
Obviously.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I smoked for a long time. I was such an idiot. And the people we know now who are quitting, Andrew has managed to quit smoking. He still vapes a little bit. Will Chowalinsky, the Chubb father, has managed to quit smoking. It's nothing but good.
It is good.
By the way, ESPN has announced that they no longer are interested in viewers on Sunday night.
Not interested, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're swapping Sunday Night Baseball for Women's Sports Sundays, including, that's right, the WNBA.
Yawn.
Why are they doing that?
Because we don't care about having viewers.
I guess
That's what I
that
just.
must be it. They're just like, you know what? Never mind. We're not going to, all you people who are bothering to tune in and watch us, that must be painful. How about we just give you no reason to tune in?
Wow.
Good plan, guys. Good luck with that, ESPN. Let me know how it works out for you, man. 936, Dixon inviting Talk 99.5, Talk995.com. Thanks for hanging out with us on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. It's soon to be a beautiful Wednesday and a wet Thursday. Those are the plans. That's the weather.
And then a nice weekend.
Should be decent.
We'll take you on past the bad weather.
Come on down.
It's
You're
going
going to
to
like
be
it.
pretty.
Aqua Systems water, best stuff on earth. If you've not experienced it, you are missing out, my friends, because Aqua Systems takes the water that comes into your house from the Birmingham Waterworks or wherever you're getting your water. Could be a well, and runs it through a system that purifies it, clarifies it, gets the hardness out, takes out the chemicals, and then sends it through the pipes of your home so that you're showering in it, you're using it to clean, you're doing your laundry and doing your dishes with Aqua Systems water. There's also a reverse osmosis system you can get under your sink to get the absolute most perfect water ever to cook with. That's what I use. And when I say it's changed my life, I am not kidding you. Having an entire system, a whole home system, I mean, my clothes are softer, my dishes are sparkling. I haven't had to use anywhere near as much. I think I've used the same dishwashing detergent now, the stuff that you put in the dishwasher. I think I've had this bottle for over a year. That's how little I have to use. I use less than half of what they say the recommended amount is, because with the soft water, you just don't need as much. It's just that simple, and the dishes still come out looking absolutely stunning. You got to call them and get a free, no-obligation presentation, 383-3999, 383-3999. Find them online at iwantgreatwater.com and begin changing you and your family's lives almost immediately. These systems start as low as $0 down and $60 a month. Tough to beat. Got some new sides potentially coming to Chick-fil-A. Okay, Chick-fil-A has a couple of other restaurants, and they sometimes will bounce these things off of those before they'll put them in a Chick-fil-A. So not all of these are going to make it to the end user, you, at your local neighborhood Chick-fil-A. Maybe none of them will, but I'm giving you the heads up ahead of time. They have something called the Little Blue Menu. It's in College Park, Maryland. And then there's Truett's Dwarf House locations. There's 13 of those in Georgia. You may have seen the signs as you're traveling the interstate coming back.
I've actually seen one of them. It's on the way to Atlanta Motor Speedway in Hampton.
Yep. They are rolling out these sides here first, and they're not all going to be in every restaurant. But they say you should, check the menu listing before you go there expecting something. But this is what they're talking about. And usually what they do is they'll sample this, they'll try it, and if it works and really sells lights out at one of these locations or more of these locations, they'll go ahead and put them in a Chick-fil-A. So get a load of this. Sweet potato waffle fries.
Yes.
I want.
I love sweet potato fries.
Regular
waffle
French fries. Yeah, these are waffle fries. And then they're going to start doing like regular French fries. That's meh.
You can get that anywhere, right? That's
exactly
how you kind of feel about it.
Fried okra.
Yes.
I love fried okra.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Sweet potato souffle.
Wow, we're getting
Really?
fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Crispy Brussels sprouts.
Yes.
That makes one of you.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I love Brussels sprouts.
I like crispy Brussels sprouts, too. These things are not going to be big sellers.
Well,
I wish they would
the
be.
problem with it, too, is they tend to start getting a little soggy unless you're getting them right out of an air fryer or something like that.
You're right.
If they're not served up hot like a French fry,
and they
could
cool
be
off
trouble.
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It's not good. Sweet potato tots.
All right.
I could do sweet potato
Interesting.
tots, yeah. Onion rings.
Sure.
As
If
long
they
as
don't, as long as they're not waxy like
And
Burger
are they real
King.
onion rings?
If they're real onion rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do
I don't
them real.
Don't do a minced onion deal. And then cornbread is the last one.
Little muffin
So no
cornbread.
coleslaw.
That-
All of that, no coleslaw?
No coleslaw. Can you believe it?
What the?
Although
what?
they are making a sandwich now with coleslaw on it.
That's
I'm
right.
like, well, if you've got it on the sandwich, could
serve
I have
up
it
in a
on the
bowl,
side?
would you?
Really?
Come
Maybe
on.
we're just not being loud enough
Come on,
about it,
Chick-fil-A.
Steve, that we want the
Yeah.
coleslaw back. Because I
You'll
love
see.
coleslaw on that chicken sandwich was really good. Just
I
forget the
can see.
pimento
Yeah.
cheese. I'm going to move that aside. But they got rid of the coleslaw, but I used to get it on the side and then put it on the sandwich. It was delish. Delish.
Here's Valerie and a bunch of people now picketing down at the Chick-fil-A
That's
headquarters.
right. You put
We
coleslaw
want
and
the coleslaw back. And then one
Pimento.
little voice, and pimento.
cheese. Pimento cheese, please.
Put in the small writing on your sign.
That's right.
Yes.
941 Keurig Dr. Pepper dropping a new flavor. 7-Up Mandarin Orange.
That
Mm.
could be good.
Okay.
I'll try it.
You ever had remember the little mandarin oranges would come in the
Love
can?
those.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
put them on a salad. They're delicious.
Right.
I just had a salad the other day with some of them on there.
I
It was
used
yummy.
to eat them just right out of the can. I'd just be like,
Yeah.
these are the.
Also
of course,
good.
I'm not sure that
They're
whatever
very,
they're packed in.
yeah,
is
they're a lot of
probably-
sugar,
Yeah, the juice.
probably. Don't
Right.
drink the juice too.
Oh, I used to.
Turn
to
it
just
up.
Tip it up.
Glug,
There you
glug,
go.
glug, glug.
Tasty.
Yeah, this could be good. 7-Up with mandarin orange. I bet that's very refreshing.
And zero sugar. They got
Oh,
a zero sugar
nice.
kind.
Is it
So,
available now?
Good.
Which, by the way, I looked for your RC
Yeah.
at where shopping is a pleasure. They had the regular RC in a
Didn't know
can and a 2-liter. They were out. They sold out of the RC Zero.
I'm telling you, this stuff is so
I
powerful.
saw
RC,
I
you're
saw the
welcome.
little sign.
Thank
It said
you.
it right there,
No.
and it said sold. There was nothing in the.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, I was going to grab one for you, Richard.
If you
This
do,
show will take credit for all your sellout.
yeah,
That's right.
That's
We got to quit. We got to
unfortunately.
quit talking about it.
Or they need to start making more.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The soda will be available in 12-ounce cans as both regular and zero sugar varieties. But there was a catch. Rather than heading to your favorite grocery store to stock up, the new flavor will be exclusive to Kroger-owned stores, which means that you may be out of luck if you don't live near a Kroger, Fred Meyer, King Soopers, Ralph's, or any other store in the Kroger family.
Or you have to get the Kroger delivery around
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Around here, you'd have to get the delivery. If past releases are any indication, there's a chance this new 7-Up could appear to be more retailers down the line. Okay,
We'll see.
well, I hope so.
So it depends on how popular it becomes. All right.
All right, you people, get out there and buy it. Stop buying that zero sugar RC and start buying this. Damn it. There's a popular Jersey's Mike sub that you may wish to stop ordering.
Stop ordering.
Stop ordering it.
Oh, what do you got?
Apparently, it has, it's their Italian type, the number 13, okay?
What's wrong with number 13?
Well, it contains white bread, yum, provolone
Okay.
cheese,
Good,
I
like
it.
that.
Boiled ham.
Yeah.
4
Boiled
different
ham?
kinds of Italian cured meats with salt, oregano, oil, and vinegar,
So far, I'm seeing
As-
little wrong with this.
as well as lettuce, tomatoes, and onions.
Sounds great.
Sounds fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
The regular size, 2,571 milligrams of sodium.
Oh my God.
That's more than the 2,300 milligram maximum recommended by the American Heart Association.
Ooh.
Well, that ought to do
All
it.
right. Well, let's think about this. So it's the Italian cured
I
meats
think it's the 4 meats.
with salt.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some the boiled ham has it in there too. I
Probably.
guess that's it.
Probably provolone cheese,
Yeah,
kind of salty.
a little bit.
Here's what I want to recommend. Eat one of those today and then eat no salt at all tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It
luck with that.
It balances out.
Or eat half the sandwich or a quarter of the sandwich. Wow.
And then go, man, I'm still
You're-
hungry.
You're
Mm.
funny.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do, isn't it?
M&M's is launching festive St. Patrick's Day treats, and for some reason, a Crocs collection.
What?
Are people still wearing Crocs?
Yes,
Probably, yeah.
staff that wear
Really?
Yes.
Why are you whispering? The door shut.
We're talking about the next
We
guys?
no, we have somebody on staff here that
Yeah.
wears them, and somebody on our sister station that
Mhm.
wears them daily.
Well, we don't have-
daily.
I'm going to guess who wears them on this staff because we don't have that many people.
It's easy if you've not noticed.
It's AJ, isn't it? Yeah, I thought so.
He loves him some Crocs.
Okay. All
So
right.
now I
And
can
Conrad is
decorate
the
'em with
other one. I'll
M&Ms?
just
Oh,
if we're
that's
going to
right.
name names.
Yeah.
Conrad wears them almost every day coming in here.
Yeah. He lauds how wonderfully comfortable these are.
Yeah, well, there's other shoes that are just as comfortable.
I agree.
Sorry, I think of Crocs. I think of Deadpool.
Ah.
I had a pair of Crocs. I don't think I have them
I
anymore.
think I
got
have
rid
a
of
pair in
them.
the garage. I wear them in the yard.
Oh.
I have never
Like
had a pair.
when I have the hose or I got to do something around the
Yeah.
you plant because you can get your feet
Sure.
wet in them and not worry about them. Just slide them on and go.
No,
They're in the garage.
I also wear the
And I
Crocs
thi-
when I'm
I-
trying to impress the hose. I always wear the Crocs.
I think
I'm
they're
sure you do.
Mine are camouflage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it looks like you have
Oh.
no feet at all.
That's exactly
That's very
right.
impressive.
Sure, in the
Blend
yard.
right in.
Yeah,
Fantastic
she's missing
job.
her feet.
Okay, M&M's Crocs collection, inspired
Oh.
by the unmistakable M&M's color palette and personalities of the legendary Spokes candies.
This is funny because
So
they have the
stupid.
little, they have the holes on the Crocs, and
Mhm.
you can put little things in there, and they're giving you the little M&M logo to go into all the holes.
Mm.
So you get it. So are they each sold separately, or can you like get a bag that
you
has
should.
all of the different
Let me
colors
tell
in
you
it?
something. The Crocs should come with a bag of those.
Because what we ought to do is buy them for AJ.
M&M Crocs. He might wear them. He will wear them.
They're also selling the iconic candy-coated chocolates in bulk, both in mixed color St. Patty's Day options or single color assortment, so you can get just the green ones if you want.
Oh, it does say, as well as a set of Jibbitz, the iconic charm set that goes on the Crocs, and it has all the different colors of the M&Ms
Wow, you
that
can't
go
actually
into
do
the
that. Okay,
holes of
then.
the.
Well, there you go.
We're getting a pair for AJ and for Conrad.
Just when you think you couldn't make the Crocs uglier.
They're ugly.
Here we go.
These look like they almost have more of a heel on them too.
Yeah.
They're not as flat.
Yeah.
We're like, are these for ladies? Are we
I
adding
don't
a
know.
heel to it?
I do not know.
I swear if I find them and they're not like outrageous, I'm buying a couple of
Alrighty then.
pairs.
Oreo finally releasing the cookie fans have been waiting for.
Oh, really?
I find that hard to believe. I think they already released it. It was called the Post
Post
Malone
Malone,
cookie.
yeah. If you're not coming back with that, what are you doing, man?
No, they're talking about Avengers Doomsday.
Okay.
The packaging is kind of cool. A lot of kids will want these.
So are these flavored or are these just that color changing thing again?
Doesn't say that they're flavored. It just says that they are green, like there's green stuff in there because apparently that's
They're
the
made
Doom
with
color.
chocolate graham
Chocolate
flavored wafers.
Okay.
Stuffed with a
That's a little
toasted
different.
marshmallow, flavored color changing cream.
Aha. All right.
Uh-huh.
Color changing cream. So it looks to me
Okay.
like they're kind of doing a s'mores thing here.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think they might be overestimate. Well, maybe not. I lost my ability to guess what's going to be a hit at the box office a long time ago.
Yeah.
I apparently don't
We're
have
out
any
of that
clue at
demo
all.
now.
This one has the benefit of the return of Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
and several of the original Avengers. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to note whether or not. Certainly, it's not going to be as popular as either Infinity War or Endgame, but who knows? It might be more successful than what you initially thought.
They're going to be in retailers March 2nd. Your kids are going to want these, parents.
And the movie doesn't even come out until December.
No,
Exactly.
But
We're getting a jump on it.
A big jump.
Yes.
A little
People will
too
be
much.
9
like,
months.
what is this?
Huge jump.
The jump is fantastic. It's
Statue.
the biggest jump everybody's talking about.
You're going to hear that tonight. A lot of it.
9:49 with Dixon and Divining, and the Dixon Divining question of the day is coming your way next. Raise the roof. Have some fun.
Work to be done.
9:55, Dixon and Vining, Talk 99.5, talk995.com. Let's see. Flipsy's Furniture, 1811 Crestwood Boulevard in beautiful Irondale and in Hoover, right across from the Galleria on Highway 31. 2nd and Charles is their next door neighbor. Stop by either of these two locations and check out the great low prices that they have on furniture. Hoover is awash in furniture stores. Flipsy's is a little different. It's not the same as every other furniture store that you'll find there. For one thing, still a buy it and take it with you kind of store. They have the stuff in stock, ready to go. There's none of this here. Well, we'll have it to you in 6 to 8 weeks. That's not the game they play. Never has been, never will be. And of course, at their Irondale store, they've got something that will fit any and every kind of design that you have in your home. Truly a fantastic place to shop. It is designer furniture at wholesale prices. I'm talking about Flipsy's Furniture, 1811 Crestwood Boulevard in beautiful Irondale, or in Hoover, 2nd and Charles, next door neighbor, and right across the street from the Galleria. 9:55, some of the texts we have received so far this morning. Bill wants to know if he can drive around drinking a non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah, I would say so.
I imagine
There's
you
no
can.
alcohol in it.
There's no alcohol.
Yeah.
I think you're free.
I'm not sure I would risk it, but, knock yourself out. Drunk on hand sanitizers, Canton, Ohio, my hometown, says Rick. Very nice.
Proud.
Jay says she probably zebra stripe by alternating with liquid Irish Spring. Sure.
Oh.
Little hand sanitizer, little liquid Irish Spring. Now you're talking. That's a party. Let's see here. Let's skip over the best stuff. Lemon pie is back, says Richard the Cop. That must be at Chick-fil-A, right?
Is it?
Jeff wants to know if anyone knows where you can find thin breaded onion rings in the stores, because he can't find any in Indiana. They're either minced or thick. Before COVID, I used to buy them from a restaurant supplier, but now you can only get them if you buy a case, which is over $100. Don't quite need that many.
Good heavens.
That
That's
is
a lot of onion rings.
OZ says Nancy Guthrie's abduction is designed to distract from Clinton testimony. Not saying it's true, but it'll be interesting if she turns up alive on the day the Clintons testify. I doubt that sincerely.
It would be interesting.
And Bob says the only little things that end up in my Crocs are fire ants.
Yeah. Ow.
You don't want that.
Ugh. No, thank you. All right, let's do this.
Dixon and Vining's question of the day.
What events, just name one, that would be in the Redneck Olympics? Redneck Olympics. Name one event, Steve.
Mudding.
Mudding.
Taking out that 4x4 and going mudding.
Oh, yeah. Go out and get you. Style points, I imagine. Is what
Oh,
you're doing.
absolutely,
You have a panel of judges there. And the East Oboga judge
That's
gives
easy
us
for you to say.
No, it's not, clearly. What do you got, Valerie?
I put catfish noodling.
Catfish. Oh, yeah.
Noodling.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Want some noodling.
That'd be good. I'm going to go with a kind of like, there's freestyle skiing. This would be freestyle rednecking.
Freestyle redneck.
Every event begins with "Hold my beer."
Hey, y'all, watch this.
Then you just do something rednecky. I like it. Mark says mullet toss, watermelon seed spitting for distance and accuracy, and Roman candle shootouts.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like
that.
Roman candle. Yeah. Used to have bottle rocket wars.
Absolutely. Hitting speed limit signs with beer bottles thrown from moving vehicles, says Tracy. I like the way you people think. Tobacco spitting contest? Sure, Travis. The water tower climb, says Jeffrey. Jerry, yelling at your kids to quiet down when they're watching TV, preferably sports of some kind. Raymond says polecat river toss. Raymond, 5G meter skinny dip relay.
Hello.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Relay. Wow.
Dan says flipping beer bottles over the top of the car to hit a road sign. Billy Ray says rebel yelling. I think for maximum entertainment, there should be a very flexible event called Hold My Beer. Oh, come on, Chris. Participants could basically do anything and are judged on entertainment value alone. Okay, that's good. Jumping off a deer stand points for flips, degree of difficulty, landing, etc.
Pretty
Thank
good.
you, Richard. I like it. Muscadine picking, says Matthew. Shooting targets with a beer stuck between your knees. Must yell, hey, watch this to begin, of course.
Come on. You need more of a challenge.
Denture tossing.
Anybody say turkey toss yet? I need a turkey toss in
Catching
there.
a chicken for dinner. Javelin catching. Yikes.
Catching. Nice.
Urinating for distance.
Hey, whoa.
You can also do a color and clarity contest on that. If you. The 100-yard beer dash.
Beer dash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ray has the catfish noodling idea as well. Pulling pickups out of the mud, pine needle sliding using waxed cardboard boxes. Grammar, says Stefano. That's it. Just
Oh, you failed.
grammar.
Grammar.
I like it. And meth mouth, 150 millimeter. I love it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate all of you. We'll be back tomorrow, dark and early, 6 a.m. talking to you then Dixon Divining.
Bye-bye.
now.